Today, your job is to make your budget sheet look like my budget sheet. So you guys should have access to look at this example. You do not have access to change it, but I want to kind of explain what it's showing you and what you're going to be able to do. Right now, you probably just have in yours, you have like these things, and yours are probably different than mine, right? I wrote rent, groceries, gas, electricity, a couple of other things. You guys get to fill in that with whatever you want. And today, just because we're kind of pretending, we're going to have everybody start with $1,000. And I want you to pay really close attention when I click on a cell, what shows up in the formula bar. And right here, it just says 1,000. That means that I just typed that in. If you guys are making your own budgets later, like you can take this sheet and then use it for yourself later, you type in how much money you have. So if you have $200, you put it in. If you have $14, you put 14 in. Whatever it is that you guys have, that's how money you would put there, how much money you would put there. And then I want you to notice when I click on this 0 right below there, it doesn't actually say 0. It says something else. And I made a YouTube video that will show you exactly what you need to do, but I want to show you how I would actually use this. So here's what I have. I have 2 columns. I have how much I think this is going to cost every month, and then I have how much it actually costs. So when you're making a budget, what you want to do is you want to make a plan first. And that will let you know if you can then afford something that's kind of more expensive. So most people will know pretty quickly exactly how much they have to pay in rent. So for example, I split rent with my boyfriend, and we each pay about $600 every month. So I need to pay $600. And notice when I typed that in, do you guys see that this showed up as $600? And now it's telling my savings is $400? That's saying that if I only have $1,000, and $600 of it goes to rent, I have $400 left. And like that was automatic. I didn't have to do any work for that. So let's say I'm going to spend $50 on groceries, $32 on gas. My electricity is $85. I want to buy a new pair of pants and a couple of shirts, so I'm going to spend $100 on clothes. I know my insurance is $90, and if I'm going to get a haircut, we're going to say that that is, I don't know actually how much haircuts cost because I haven't gotten my haircut in a long time, but let's call it 50 bucks. Probably an expensive one. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. And the reason that I'm in trouble is that this is telling me that I'm planning to spend more money than I have. That's an issue. And what you guys want to do is you want to be able to just fill in numbers down here and then look up here to see if your plan will work or not. And so if I really need a lot of this stuff, something's got to go. And so maybe what I do is I decide, you know what? I don't need a haircut this month. My hair's pretty simple. I'm just going to save that. And then I have $43 left. So my plan is pretty good. That's great. I have enough money for my plan. Now I want to actually like live my life. So I'm going to actually start paying for stuff. So I paid off my rent this month. That went really well. Uh-oh, groceries cost $65. So that was a little bit more than I had, but I'm looking over here. I have that like $43 cushion, so I think it's okay. And notice what's changing over here now is something totally different. Then I'm going to fill in the rest of the things over here. And I'm not going to have a haircut. And I still have $28 left. So the idea that's really nice about this is now I can think like, oh, I really want to buy that new t-shirt. It's 30 bucks. Can I buy it? I can't. I only have $28 left because I already overspent on groceries. So because my groceries cost too much money, I'm seeing that, but I can adjust, right? If I really want to buy that shirt, so instead of $100, I'm going to have $130 here. I need to take away $2, so maybe I buy one less thing with groceries, and then I'm back down. And notice I changed this so that these numbers changed with color. So like green means I'm good, red is really bad. That means that there's a problem. So your job today is that you're going to make your sheet work like my sheet, okay? So you want to make sure that you're going to have these formulas up here, and so that it adjusts automatically. And then from there, if you guys want to take this and use this as your actual budget, you guys can. Follow the YouTube video. I made a video so you guys could like pause and rewind, and then I'm going to be here all hour so you can come ask questions if you have them.